feels to chew 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Anime has to be one of the most delicious, nut-busting, heart-wrenching, beat-blasting experience I've ever seen in my life. The thing about anime is that it always gives you that sense of wonder, that sense of adventure and action that you don't really get from a lot of TV shows these days. And from that, it really lets you see all the stuff that you would want to see in a TV show, but you never could. And when I tell you anime can be about anything, it can literally be about anything. They got a freaking TV show based on cooking that shows characters out here making food that rivals kid cuisine. And you'd be looking at the show thinking it was some type of live action movie and still be on the edge of your seat for them making some type of a PB&J sandwich. Like, how? One of the first animes I ever watched was Dragon Ball Z. And that show was really good when I first picked it up. It was really interesting yet really funny at the same time. And I never really thought of anime as something I would get into as I kept growing. But I kept watching more shows as time progressed, like Naruto and Bleach, and I realized that this stuff isn't half bad. It's pretty tasty. There are some animes that are not up to par with the rest of them, like that are bland and dry, like toast. But there are some that are really power-packed with flavor that really show the amount of dedication the creator is putting into each episode. And I don't really consider anime and a regular TV show as the same thing, because while they all have the same thing with character development and a climax, it just doesn't feel right putting them into the same category. I feel like anime has that type of flair or that type of spark that not a lot of programs really have as compared to some anime shows. A show I'm really invested into now is My Hero Academia. That show I feel is like on par, maybe a little higher, but it's on par with Naruto, Bleach and Dragon Ball, and it's really fun. I really like the character development for each person. I like that there are various amounts of characters on that show. And I also enjoy that if there was a point in time where a character was taken out of the show, it would dramatically affect the characters in there. Because the way that they did the show is that they involved each character with each other, and they created a bond with each other, and each character plays a significant role and a crucial part to climax of fights or episodes that are coming up. And that's one of the main things I actually like about My Hero Academia. It's one of those shows that hook you in and you can't wait to see what happens next. But anime isn't only about the adventures of the plot. It's also used for other things. I know, you know it, Moneta knows it, and Elmo knows, because Elmo always knows. But anyway, even though anime is good and whatnot, there are still some flaws about it. One of the main things that I have a problem with anime is the filler episodes that go on in shows. Like with Naruto, the amount of filler episodes that Naruto had was like almost the amount of time I needed to figure out that my dad wasn't coming back with the milk that I asked for. Like, I was on the edge of my seat one time, and there was like 3 to 6 filler episodes before I actually got to the climax of an episode, and I was disgusted. It was towards the point where I had to wash my eyes out with ragu sauce. But besides the filler in anime, there are just many types of animes where they really get you heated or really sad about the decisions that the main character makes.
Last bite. Oh, now they're all resting comfortably in my stomach. Ooh, am I feeling good? No, get away from me! Get away from me! There's a big bunch of strawberry snibbles. No!
And but what are you gonna do about it? You can't do anything to change it. You only can just sit there and watch and acknowledge what happened. But the majority of people who watch anime are really satisfied by what they watch in the show. But there are some people who see anime and they look at it towards the end and they see that it's not over yet. Because some animes only have like 10 episodes, but some of them leave a cliffhanger. And like me, I get really heated by it when they don't make another season. You would expect another season of that show to go on because they left you with a cliffhanger. And when you go and question creators like, oh, why isn't there a season 2 of this show? They look at you and say, oh, you wanted a season 2. I wanted a nicer car. I wanted to go and get a new house. I wanted to go and get the milk for my cereal that my dad never gave me, but we all don't get what we want, do we now? But besides all the ups and downs of anime, I feel like it really is enjoyable, and I advise anyone who has not, seen an anime to go over to your house, start watching one, because at the end of the day, you could be very surprised, you can be very excited about it, and you never know, maybe you look at it and you're like, this isn't half bad. Not all anime, tastes or smells like 10-day-old cabbage water. But, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my second video that I've made on my channel right now, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the content that I'm providing, on the channel. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, all right?